It's pretty crazy to think that just the other week we had near record-breaking lows here in my area. And then today we're having near record-breaking highs. Pretty interesting. But what are the temperatures like in your neck of the woods right now? Let me know in the comments section below. Well, in the upcoming days, the temperatures are going to be dropping back down to normal, despite it feeling like, I don't know, late spring right now. Feels really good. And with the temperatures dropping, we also have some rain coming in the forecast. So covering up the wood to keep it dry for when the temperatures drop. And speaking of rain, I really need to get to working on this before it's too late. Alrighty, thank you, sir. So we're making a lot of progress here. We're just about done with disassembling these two wooden boxes that we just got. So got these two boxes from my brother-in-law, who got it from a construction project that they were just gonna throw it away, just let it go. And he was like, somebody can use that. So he brought it here and I was like, we would like to use it. I have a number of projects that we could use that wood for because the price of wood is ridiculous right now. So we're gonna reuse this wood. I think we're gonna be able to use it for like 2 projects at least. All right, Josiah, you're doing a great job. Just keep knocking it out, hammering these staples down, taking the nails out, and continuing to help me take the wood off these different pieces. That'd be great. Oh, that one came off really easy. Try it like this. Let me see the hammer. Instead of putting your finger like that, you can do it, use your wrist like that. Hammer it. Yep, just like that. Josiah, do you enjoy doing projects like this?
Yep.
I could tell. You just seem like you really get in the zone when you're out here doing things like this. You like working with your hands and projects. And it's good for you. And one of the things that I have noticed just being here on the homestead, and it gives us all the opportunity to be hands-on with various projects, that it seems like it really does us all good. It's like really like therapeutic, and you can actually see the fruits of your labor, what you put your hand to do, and see the progress. It's something really rewarding to see, and especially for young boys, I've noticed especially that they just got this extra energy, this ball of energy that they just need to get out and do these things and be tough and rough and just be hands-on and do it in that constructive way. It's one of those things I wish that I would have had that opportunity. It's just like we were stuck in school all day long. It's like all that pent-up energy could have been used for good. So we have the bottom of the boxes right here, which is like a pallet, but this wood right here is really good. So I want to use this wood right here for the project that I have in mind for the goats. But the thinner wood, I think that we can use it in a project that I'm working on for our pantry. This wood right here looked like it would work perfectly in there. All right, man, I can move it, but just barely. This is really, really heavy, this base. So I think I want to take it apart a little bit more. It'd be really tedious to keep going with the hammer and crowbar and taking it apart. So I think I'm going to use a Sawzall, cut this off so we can save our wood right here. So today feels much different than it did the other day when we were disassembling the wooden boxes. It was so nice to have 75 degrees, but that's not the case today. It's a lot cooler. And so much so, I got my hoodie on, Josiah does too, as well as our overalls on. And I have these overalls on top of some pants just because it's that cold. And it got into the low 20s, I think, this morning. And we also have a fire going over there, just so if we need to go somewhere and warm up, we can just head right over there where the fire is. And I actually had a fire over there a number of days ago. And we're over there burning a bunch of the stumps that are there. And one of the things that I noticed as I was setting the fire up this morning is that one of the trunks was still burning, and it has a really neat burn how it was burning. And I'm amazed that it's still burning because we had 2 days of just non-stop rain. So it's really neat to see that. Well, I really don't know. I've never done this before as far as building these kid pens. So Josiah and I are going to start working on putting some of these things together. I have this vision in my head. I even did this little doodle on a sheet of paper. So we're going to try to start putting this together now. Start making some progress. Ready? Move it over to here. You got it?
Yeah.
There we go. That's the way it should look. Alright, I'm gonna hold. Hand me the screws. Got it. Hold the wall again. Yeah, we bet there's something wrong. Alright, hand me a screw. We are almost there, making some really good progress.
So, Daddy, how are we gonna get in?
Get in where?
This thing.
Oh, you mean how are we going to get into the kid pen here?
Yeah.
So, I wasn't too sure about that at first, but we still have, the boxes were on like built on pallets, so as we were separating them, there's still parts of that pallet left. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some adjustments. Since we used the pallets, other pallets for the sides here, we're going to use those box pallets for the front and actually make gates in each section, because here we're going to have 2 sections. So let's go do that. Oh man, my hammer broke. I guess that's a sign I need to call it a day. We've gotten a lot of accomplished here on top of doing our other chores here on the homestead. But I'm really impressed with the progress we made. We're just about there. Still need to do a couple things with finishing up the gates and then put our little partition down the middle here. but we're right there at the finish line. Man. And one of my goals has been to finish this at least 2 weeks prior to them giving birth. I don't know if I have the numbers nailed down exactly, but they say 130 to 150 days is how long a goat is pregnant for. So hopefully we're close to that mark and close to those numbers and can have this thing up and ready and just cruise right in to whenever the kids come. I know that won't necessarily be cruising, but since it's the first time, we're a little nervous, but want to have everything set and ready. Kind of reminds me when we're expecting a human child for the first time. You're want to make sure you get things ready to go, and things are never perfect, but you want it to be ideal and things ready for you for when the baby comes. So we're trying to get ready for when the babies come.
When I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home,
Look at them just hanging out over here.
I plan to let you know.
When we first started our homesteading adventures, we wanted to have all kind of animals, and goats were one of those animals. And now that we have goats, and I feel like we're making progress, we're learning and improving our different systems, and just being around them, I must say it's an enjoyable experience. Just having various animals on the homestead is really, really enjoyable and therapeutic too. So think back in the Bible and talked about many of the different people in the Bibles having different flocks and herds, and God blessing them, and those flocks and herds multiplied. And I see it as a blessing that hopefully we can receive with our goats multiplying, because they have already, but now they're going to be reproducing and multiplying, and that's exciting. Hey, Davy. Hey, Davy. Hey there. Hey, Hazel. Hey there. Hey. Hey. Yeah. See, I must say Hazel's my favorite. She really loves me to rub on her. I think Bucky over there is my second favorite.
When I'll be coming home, and I am on my way. When I'll be coming home, I wanna see you play. The music of your heart, I'm followed by your light. Whenever we're apart, it takes me through the night. When I look deep into your